Hello, my name is Temitope Shotunde, lead consultant, Top L Homes and Properties. So if this is the very first time you are coming across my video, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share, because on this platform you'll be getting all the information you need for your real estate investments. What I'm going to be sharing to you in this video today will blow your mind, and you just might want to know there is no single part of this video that you want to skip if you're really looking into the real estate business in Nigeria, because every second, every minute of this video counts, and you have a lot to learn that you will not forget in a hurry. So don't skip any parts, keep watching. So today I'll briefly be talking to you about real estate investments in Nigeria. At the end of this video, you will be equipping yourself with what real estate investments in Nigeria is about, ways to invest in real estate in Nigeria, the opportunities in real estate, major types of real estate to invest in Nigeria. So sit back, relax and enjoy. So these days and age, you hear people talking about real estate. It is in real estate that the money is now. So you tend to keep asking yourself, what is real estate all about? In a nutshell, in a layman's language, real estate is simply purchasing a property where you can generate a higher return on investments. So what are we saying? You see a property that you like, you purchase a property, and at the end of the day, you can either resell the property, build the property to rent out, or to lease to generate a massive return. So basically that is what real estate is. So when you look around you, there is real estate from the rooftop to the ground in which you walk on is real estate. The institutions in which you go to, hospitals, banks, they are all real estate. Schools that your children attend, they are all real estate. So before bond, before stock is real estate. And in case you're one of those that are asking, tell me, why should I invest in real estate? A lot of things are currently happening in real estate. When you invest in real estate, you have a place to call your home. You have a home to go to. You have a property in your name. And guess what? Old billionaires, they understood the power and the wealth that will be generated in the real estate business. So a lot of them had this understanding. They had a foresight of what they stand to enjoy 10 years, 20 years down the line. So a lot of properties that are being sold currently are properties from those who had prospects of a particular area. They leveraged on it, they put their money into it, and now they are generating a massive return on their investment. So what are the different ways in which you can invest in the property business in Nigeria? One of these ways is through what we call land banking. So you might want to ask, what is land banking? In a simple term, land banking is you buying a piece of land, holding it for a very long period of time or short period of time, and reselling when the property appreciates or the area in which the property is develops. So what am I saying? Currently, there are properties in not so developed areas, and the properties at those locations, they are not properties that you can buy and build immediately. So what do? You allow them to appreciate, and as soon as you see development in that area and it's worth selling, you can go ahead to sell. With this, you generate a return on your investments. Another way in which you can also generate a high return on investment, or the areas in which you can put your money, is in buying an already built house buying an already built house. So what does that mean? You see houses that have already been completed either by developers or the owner, and then they put it up for sale. When you buy such a property, you can either live in it or you resell. So this is another way in which you can invest in real estate. The last but not the least is buying a bare land. So these are two different things. You know, I explained what land banking is earlier. So when you buy a bare land, for instance, you can buy it as either a short-term plan, a mid-term plan, or a long-term plan. So what am I saying? You can see a bare land in a location that you like so much, and in your mind you are telling yourself that in the next 5 years you're going to be reselling this land. That's a short-term plan on the land. Or in a short time, in less than 3 years, especially when the area is already developed, I'm going to be building on this land. You can build on such land and resell. You can even resell that same land. You can build on it and put it up for rentals. So with this, you're also generating returns on your investments. For midterm could last as long as maybe 7 to 10 years, or it could also be less. So what are you also doing? You're also holding it for that period of time to resell, especially when you see that the area, like I said earlier, is beginning to develop. It's an opportunity for you to earn massive return on your investment. And for long term, when you invest in a long term, it could be for generating maybe a long-term wealth. You can create a legacy out of it. We know some people that have bought properties even for their unborn generations. So at this stage, you might want to ask yourself, okay, tell me, where exactly, like what are the major areas in which I can earn return on my investment, and not just earning return on my investments, quick returns on my investments. Though there are major areas in the real estate that you can invest your money in, and by major area I mean you can invest in residential properties, you can invest in commercial, you can invest in industrial, you can invest in agricultural. But there are two major areas that you can invest, that is, you can put your money in when you want to earn a return on your investment on time. And this is the residential properties and commercial properties. So what are you doing with the residential properties? You're building to resell, put on lease, or for rentals. A lot of us saw what happened in December, and a lot of people that are into short-let business, they earn massive return on their investments. As people who came from the abroad, they didn't lodge in hotels, they lodge in short-lets because they want to have that feel like they are still home. And there are some of them that came home and they wouldn't want any of their family members to be aware of. So a lot of these people, they hid themselves during the Utah season. They hid themselves in short-let apartments, and people who invested in the short-let business, they earn massive return on their investment. So if you're buying an already built house, you can put it up for a short-let business, you can put it up for rentals, depending on the location. Again, in a place like Ireland, I think you can get small self-contained for nothing less than 2 million now, if not above that. So on a yearly basis, imagine you have like 5 or 10. On a yearly basis, do the math, you'll be earning more than 10 million naira. That's if you have like 5 different self-contained apartments within the same premises. So there is no investment in which you make in the residential property that you do not stand to gain your money at the end of the day. So that takes me to the next one, commercial properties. What are commercial properties, if you want to ask me? Commercial properties are those properties that are erected for the purpose to serve a commercial purpose. Commercial purposes like hospitals, schools, hotels. So you see some buildings that are looking so dilapidated, and then in less than no time you pass by, you notice that a lot of construction work has been going on there, and then few months time you see a beautifully erected bank, and then you're wondering, something was here before now. Somebody who understood how the area works, who understood the power to generate wealth in the real estate industry, saw an opportunity, leveraged on it, bought that dilapidated looking building and sold it for a commercial purpose. So you can also buy a property to serve that purpose. So that takes me to the next point. What determines a quick return on your investments? One is the location of the property and the nature of the property. By location, in a situation where you have an opportunity to buy or invest in a property that is situated in a place like Ikeja GRA or a place like Ikorodu, viewing or weighing these two options, you can tell that one will be more expensive than the other. Of course, the one situated in Ikeja GRA will be higher in price and will be higher in return when you want to sell. Location determines how fast or how quick your money comes back to you. So if you're buying in a broad area like Ikeja GRA, you know so well that you can't keep for land banking. Of course, in the next 3 to 5 years, you have to do whatever it is you need to do on that land so you can earn massive return on your investments. And by the nature of the property, there are some properties that when they are erected or put up for off-plan. What do I mean by off-plan? There are some buildings that are not yet completed that they put up for sale. So say for instance, the building is sold for, in a location like GR, maybe it's sold for 300 million naira. Don't forget, it's a yet to be completed building. They're selling the building for 300 million naira, and then you purchase it for that price. You can, after completion, sell that same building for the price that is as high as 650 million or 700 million. Don't forget, a lot has gone into it. You completed it and you possibly finish or you furnish the building. So you're going to be calculating both the money you use in completing the building, all the costs that it requires for you to erect a full building. You're going to put all of this together, and then this will determine the costs in which you're going to be selling it at the end of the day. The interesting part of this video is where I'm going to be sharing the 5 tips that you need to know or have at the back of your mind before you invest in the real estate business. So what am I saying? I'm simply telling you that before you invest in the real estate industry in Nigeria, there are some basic things in which you need to have at the back of your mind. Because in life, there is no pregnant woman that gets pregnant that doesn't prepare for the delivery of that child. That is exactly what you're doing if you're looking into investing in the real estate business in Nigeria. So number 1 is property research. What is property research? From the name, property research. What are you doing? You're making inquiries. You're searching for where the properties are, what is selling, where is selling, and where you can earn a quick massive return on your investment. Secondly, if you can't go into a new country that you have never traveled before without a trip advisor, that is what is required also in the real estate business. You cannot go into a real estate investment without consulting or getting or engaging the service of a real estate consultant or a realtor. That takes me to the third point, which is physically inspecting the property. So we see on social media of families that have stayed abroad for a very long period of time. They have been sending money to possibly their relatives to help them build something, and at the end of the day, when they come back home, they realize that nothing has been done. So if you're going to be going into the real estate industry, or you're going to be investing in real estate, there is a need for you. It is required of you to physically visit the location. So in a situation where you're in the diaspora, you can get a relative, you can get a brother, you can get a sister that you trust so much to go on your behalf. Possibly when you get to the site, you can request for a video call, not even a recorded video. Do a video call while the person is live on the site. See what you're buying with your eyes. So aside doing that, there are some basic things that you ought to have inquired of before you close the deal. And what do I mean? In my subsequent video, I'll be talking about a whole lot of this because I can't sum everything up in this singular video. So in my next video, I'll be sharing with you what are those things in which you need to know at the back of your mind, what you need to have. What are those information? What is the information that you need to have before you close a deal? So in my next video, I'll be sharing a lot of this with you. I hope you enjoyed this session. I hope you enjoyed my video. Just like I said at the beginning of this video, in case you bumped into my video as a first timer, please subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can equip yourself with educative video, know what is happening in the real estate industry, and don't forget to also like and share. So in a situation where you have somebody who is looking into investing in real estate business in Nigeria, you can share this video with them. You have family members that are looking into buying or owning properties that they can call theirs without any encumbrances. You can as well share this video with them. Lest I forget, there are loads of videos that have been uploaded before this video that you can equip yourself with the necessary information. So there are a lot of property listings that have been done before now that you might want to look into in case you're looking for where to invest in. Till I come your way again next time, it's still your girl, Top Show Realtor Temi, lead consultant, Top Owl Homes and Properties. Till I see you again next time, don't stop investing. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.